It's Flash Moment. Every moment caught in a flash. Out on the highway, some motorcyclists think they own the road. They weave through traffic, taunting the cops, until they meet the one officer you don't mess with. That's when instant karma hits hard. One motorcycle, two riders without helmets, no visible license plate. The moment they noticed the GCM officers, a traffic violation became something far more dangerous. Instead of slowing down, the rider accelerated, placing everyone farther along the road at greater risk. The greatest threat was not simply the speed, it was the unpredictability. On a crowded road, officers had to maintain control without allowing the pursuit itself to create an even greater hazard. Meanwhile, the motorcycle continued searching for openings between vehicles, giving surrounding road users little time to recognize the danger approaching them.
Põe a mão na cabeça, vira de costa, vira de costa, vira de costa, isso aí, isso aí. Vira de costa! Põe a mão na cabeça. Machucou aí, Wheelie?
Then came the turning point. While moving through traffic, the motorcycle collided with another rider who appeared to be traveling normally. One decision to avoid a traffic stop had now affected an uninvolved road user. What began with missing helmets and an apparently absent or obscured plate could now carry consequences far beyond the original violations. Was a few more seconds of escape ever worth that price?
A gente bateu no paisano, quebrou a perna dele.
E ele é o paisano ou ele é o...
Ele é o paisano, paisano.
E o...
Motorcycle chases in Brazil have become a real headache when couples speed through tight alleys trying to shake the police, putting the whole community at risk. In this case, the suspects kept darting through narrow lanes, switching directions, and gunning the throttle. Moves that forced officers to react instantly. What stood out was their stubbornness. They refused to stop even when the terrain clearly worked against them. The chase finally ended when their bike malfunctioned in a small alley. Police moved in quickly and took control, with no injuries reported. The incident highlights the coordination and effort of law enforcement, people who work every day to keep everyone safe. A rider wearing a balaclava shot into the frame, openly taunting police with a full vertical wheelie, like he was saying, "I don't care about anything."
Oh my god, this is classic. This is classic. That was class. Come off, I hope it comes off. Oh man, brilliant.
He let go of the handlebars, balanced on one wheel, crossed his legs, and even knelt on the seat. A bold chain of stunts along the A58. The cheers around him only pushed the showmanship further, but all of it was reckless and dangerous to both himself and everyone nearby. Police were stuck in a tough spot, unable to stop him immediately. One wrong move could have led to something serious. Officers have to weigh every decision carefully to keep people safe on the road.
Don't want to be in the left-hand lane. Don't run him over.
The incident began when officers on patrol spotted a motorcycle without a license plate. They attempted a stop along Avenida Dona Belmira Marin, but the rider began to evade them. The camera started recording late, after the encounter was already underway. According to the provided account, the rider committed several traffic violations during the escape. Then, speed was no longer part of the story. The rider got off the motorcycle and continued on foot, pushing it beside him. Every step became slower, and the motorcycle became harder to hide. The footage captures an escape changing in real time, from riding to running. The ending was not provided, so no arrest or final result can be confirmed. Would leaving the motorcycle have changed what happened next?
Já era. Fica deitado no chão. Já era. Copom, apoio, Copom! Sai! Sai daqui! Afasta! Fica quieto! Afasta!
Segura, cara. Segura. Dá na sua boca. Beleza? Dá a sua mão. Passa atrás da sua mão.
With rush hour traffic filling the street, two people without helmets were already moving at high speed. Instead of slowing down for police, the rider continued weaving between cars and using every available gap. What made the situation especially dangerous was the traffic around them. Drivers had little space to move and almost no time to react. One sudden turn could place several innocent road users in danger. That risk finally became real at a three-way intersection. The motorcycle struck a car, bringing the vehicle pursuit to an abrupt stop. The passenger remained at the scene and surrendered, but the rider was not finished. He left the motorcycle and ran into the nearby alleys. Officers immediately continued the pursuit on foot and quickly caught him.
Another unit, I can't figure it out. Like, the exact way is a dead end, so it's a unit at the end. And he just parked back there. I don't know if that's his house or he's just pulling the picture. So, well, you got him. The unit's still right now, stick that. Yep.
The motorcycle chase was over at the intersection. The final attempt to escape ended only a short distance away. With precision and perfect timing, Florida police pulled off a tactical pit maneuver, a calculated bump designed to safely stop the fleeing motorcycle. The road fell silent, but the message was loud and clear. The chase ends here.
That was nice work on that grab. Sorry about that little bit of confusion there. I was just talking to the lead unit, but you got me out.
Watching the GCM riders continue through such a dangerous situation was both impressive and deeply concerning. They remained committed while the fleeing individual created risks for officers and ordinary road users. My greatest concern is the innocent driver whose vehicle was damaged. That person deserves support, answers, and fair compensation.
Já era, se perdeu, vai! Entra no chão! Entra no chão! Vamos! Falta um pra trás! Falta um pra trás!
A suspect on a motorcycle suddenly took off the moment he noticed police behind him, turning the streets of Brazil into a heated chase as chaos exploded. He clearly knew the area well, cutting sharp corners and diving into tight alleyways, trying to shake off the units chasing him. He sped up, leaned hard into turns, changed direction nonstop, each move pushing him closer to a big mistake. But no matter how reckless he was, he couldn't escape. After crashing into a car, he abandoned the bike and tried to run on foot, but officers quickly took him down. People nearby were told to step back so police could secure the scene. Their calm and tactical approach is the reason the chase ended safely for everyone.
Busca a moto, vilão! Busca a moto! Busca a moto! Deita, deita! Se afasta! Se afasta! Busca a moto! Senhora, se afasta! Se afasta! Deita! Estica a mão!
The chase in Vosges stands as a mirror to the habit of disregarding the law. A minor issue, like missing an inspection certificate, spiraled into something dangerous. The police handled it professionally, avoiding confrontation. Yet the story leaves a lingering question. How many people gamble with risk just to hide a mistake that could easily be fixed? At 189 miles per hour, danger doesn't just knock, it screams. His wheelie tore down the highway like a spark chasing an explosion. The court stepped in before fate could, handing down a sentence that might save someone's life tomorrow.
Jamison. Black male. Silver collar. No traffic. Westbound.
On Baseline Road, officers spotted an ATV speeding, and within seconds, a classic pursuit began.
We are northbound on Mize. Eastbound on Rocco. Yep. Southbound Jamison. Black male. Silver collar. No traffic. Where to go? Westbound on the Hogan.
The suspect, identified as Joshua Pitts, accelerated into a residential area, tried to hide the vehicle in a backyard shed, and ran into a house on foot. But the officer read his intent, moved around the perimeter, cut off his approach, and made a safe arrest.
Green shirt. Looks like sweatpants.
Put your hands up! Stop right there, don't you move. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground!
No. You're on the jail.
For what?
For fleeing.
Come on, I was bringing myself home.
Average to Rock 15.
No one was injured, no collisions occurred. Just the difference between tactical judgment and personal panic.
Right to be on my property.
I don't need one.
Yes, you do.
You don't get to run from the police and run home.
Come on. I swear y'all do not always do the most.
I swear, I hate it when I run from the police and have to go to jail. You're an idiot.
Y'all don't never want to be nice to nobody.
Yeah, God forbid you run from the police and have consequences.
A pursuit that seemed straightforward at first quickly turned into a deep debate about the line between safety and civil rights. When a motorcyclist was chased by police for speeding, the situation escalated fast and ended with injuries. The incident raises bigger questions. In high-risk traffic stops, do civilians always recognize an unmarked police vehicle? And can officers strike the right balance between tactical control and the rights of the people they serve? Little Rock law enforcement got a call about a suspect spotted near Broadway. The threat was real, so the response team moved in fast.
Approaching 9th Street, back in the middle lane. Speeds 150.
The chase erupted on 440 East in heavy traffic, hitting speeds around 75 miles per hour. The suspect kept switching lanes, cutting people off and weaving recklessly. The real danger wasn't the speed itself, but how easily he could turn innocent drivers into victims in a split second.
Speed 75. Number 2 lane, speed 110.
The pressure peaked as officers closed in. The suspect lost control and was safely taken into custody, ending a high-risk pursuit.
Light to medium traffic, center lane, speed 109. Man, I'm gonna try to get in front. Alright, I'm still number 3, but 42's right behind you. 440 East approaching the airport. Center lane, speed 415, 440 East, probably. It doesn't have a backpack or nothing, so I can't see any weapons, just physical. Terrible, we're about to get it locked in. Just took the 4.
Once again, patience, teamwork, and precise tactics showed why law enforcement remains the last line of defense, protecting the community. The road is quiet again, but it remembers every siren and every mistake. Comment your most intense moment, hit like, and subscribe to FlashMoment. In the next video, another rider tests the limit beyond the final turn.